kids. Welcome you all to today's topic of class 6th, a beautiful poem, The Wonderful Words, written by Mary O'Neill. My dear student, don't you think it's a very beautiful topic, the wonderful words? What do you understand by words? Yes, it's a combination of alphabet or letters makes a word. But why this topic is given as the wonderful words? Why this word is considered to be wonderful? Why it's so beautiful? Have you ever thought that why these words are wonderful? Yes, if there would be no word, then we would have not spoken or utter a single word, right? We cannot convey our feelings to our parents, to our teachers, to our friends. If we won't be having any words, then think about that life, right? So let us read this beautiful poem. Why this poem is given as the title, The Wonderful Words by Mary O'Neill. You can open your book and try to see the first line. Here the poem goes like this. Never let a thought shrivel and die, for want of a way to say it. For English is a wonderful game, and all of you can play it. All that you do is match the words to the brightest thoughts in your head, so that they come out clear and true, and handsomely groomed and fed for many of the loveliest things have never yet been said. Words are the food and dress of thought. They give it its body and swing, and everyone's longing today to hear some fresh and beautiful thing. But only words can free a thought from its prison behind your eyes. Maybe your mind is holding now a marvelous new surprise. So the central idea of this poem is without language and appropriate use of words, it is almost impossible to imagine the beautiful world. As I told you from the beginning that if words won't be there, then you won't convey, you won't express your feeling in front of your mother. If you're hungry, if you want money from your father, you cannot even say that, Papa, I need money. You cannot even speak a single word. Then how can you convey your feelings to everyone? How can you survive in this world? So words are very beautiful. And without this word, you think about that particular world, how it would be without words. Words and the art of expression help to express thoughts. Yes or no? So these words are very beautiful, and if the words are there, then you can say anything to anyone. So the main theme or the main summary of this poem is that the poet wants to say that words are the vehicles of thoughts. Vehicles, that means as we have vehicles like car, bus, tractor, scooty, bikes and all, we move from one place to the other. It's a means of transportation, right? But whereas in language, these words are the vehicles of thought. That means these words, without word, we cannot frame a language. We cannot understand a language. For example, if we do not know what exactly the name of apple is or what we call as apple, then how can you say that I want an apple? If you don't know the name of mango or ice cream, then how can you ask someone that I need ice cream? So think about that particular world, how it would be. So similarly, these words are very much essential in order to know the language, and these words are the medium of thoughts. That means without word we cannot convey our feelings. Without words we cannot say anyone anything. So that is the reason words are considered as vehicles, as for transportation, car, bus, these are all the means of transportation. Similarly, words are the transportation or words are the vehicles of thought of a language. So thoughts die if one does not know how to say it mannerly. For example, our dog, cat, whoever are there in our home, the domestic animal, you think about them. When someone throw a stone, does they say that why did you throw stones on me? No, because they don't have words. They just make sounds that it's don't do it. But we understand that they should not be beaten. But we are lucky as a human being that we are born in this earth and we have that word power to say, to convey our feelings to one another. So similarly, thoughts die if one does not know how to say it mannerly. For example, a small child. When a small child say one syllable or two syllable like mama, papa, and he could not say the entire sentence, right? At a particular age, he learned to say the full sentence. But before, when he is at the cradle stage or the toddler stage, he used to say a single word, right? And he cannot convey the meaning. But we guess that he or she is hungry or he or she did something and we act to it. Similarly, if our thoughts is not conveyed, then it dies. We cannot express anything. So one should learn and stock words. So in order to say something, for example, if you don't know English, you need to learn it. Slowly when you learn it, then you can understand what exactly someone is speaking. But totally, if you don't understand English, if you don't know that this particular word is told this or called in this name in English, then you cannot understand anything, my dear student. So it's necessary that, for example, when I'm teaching you something and if you are not able to understand, that means you don't know exactly what English word is. So in order to understand me, you need to know each and every word, what it is called in English. So that is the reason it is written here. You can see, so one should learn and stock words. It doesn't mean that keeping in a room and giving it a lock. No, you need to learn vocabularies. You need to learn the words. Then only you can understand English language. Maybe it's English or maybe it's Hindi or maybe it's any other language. So to learn the style of expression is also compulsory. So in order to know something, it's compulsory to learn it. The poet says that English is an interesting language, so everybody should read or learn it. So what this poet is saying? He's saying that English is an interesting language, and in order to understand that, you need to read daily and learn new words. I can understand there are few students right now who are able to understand me and who are not able to understand me. The person who are able to understand me is the person who know English very well. Not even very well. If he or she knows a bit, then he or she can easily understand me. But the person who are not at all able to understand me, that means they do not know anything about English. So for that particular person, you need to learn each and every word. You need to read each and every word daily. Then only you can understand English. After all, it's a language. Whereas the poet says English is an interesting language. So in order to know it, you need to read and learn it. Right? So appropriate words are required to express thoughts. For example, why it is saying appropriate word? For example, you are very hungry and you want to ask food to eat to your mother, but you don't know what exactly or the way to ask your mother. Instead of saying I am hungry, you are saying I want to play. Right? So words should be appropriate. You should say the exact word in order to convey your thoughts. In order to ask something. If you want a pen, instead of asking a pen, you are asking, ma'am, I want a pencil. So what will I do? I'll give you a pencil. But exactly what you want a pen. So in order to say the pen, you need to know what exactly the pen is called in English. So then only you can frame a word, you can combine the word and make a sentence, and you can convey your feeling to the teacher that, yes, I need a pen. So that is the reason the poet says that appropriate words are required to express thoughts, but words must watch. It will help you to express ideas clearly. If you can say English very well, or if you can say any language, not only English, then the person to whom you are saying will easily understand what exactly you want to ask. So it will help you to express ideas clearly, beautifully and effectively. And in lack of appropriate words, many ideas are not expressed. So for example, if someone is speaking very good English and if you don't know how to speak, it's just because that you don't know the words, what exactly that particular thing is called in English. So that is the reason you lack speaking English, you lack appropriate words. If you don't know what exactly आलू को हिंदी में क्या कहा जाता है and you don't know exactly that it's called potato, if you are not able to know or if you are not able to express, then you can't say anything to anyone, right? So in order to know that particular aloo is called as potato, for that you need to learn each and every word or item's name. Then only you can say, then only you can express your feelings in front of others. So according to the poet, words act as food and dress of thought. Definitely, as a human being, in order to cover our body, we need dress. And in order to survive, we need food. Similarly, in order to say something, in order to express our feeling, the language is considered as food and dress of our thought. Right? So they give wings. It doesn't mean that we will have the wings like a bird and will start flying. No. It acts as food and dress of our thought. If we are not able to express your thoughts to your parents, then there is of no use. You will keep silence because you don't know how to express your thought. You don't know how to say that particular item or thing's name in English. Then what you will do? You will just keep quiet and simply sit like that. So these words act as food and dress of thought. Sometimes the poet says that these words act as vehicles of thought, sometimes food and dress of thought, and they give wings. So everybody around the glove means around the earth, on this earth, wishes to hear fresh and lovely ideas. Otherwise, they are imprisoned in the mind. That means everyone is willing to hear you. Everyone wants to hear fresh words, beautiful words, lovely ideas. And if they are not expressed, then they are imprisoned in mind. That means, as we know, prison means where the culprits, where the prisoners are kept, jail as we say. So this imprisoned means the thought will be imprisoned in your mind. You cannot freely express. That is the reason the poet says that if you are not able to express, then your thoughts, your ideas will be inside your mind. It won't come out through your mouth. So only words have power to set thoughts free. So this is all about the beautiful poem. I hope you all enjoyed it. You will definitely read it and you will try to learn English and read English, my dear student. Then only you can understand the beauty, the experience of that particular language. Otherwise, you won't express your feeling and you will be sitting quietly. So I hope this is an impactful poem for you all. So thank you all for watching my audio. For any queries, comments, feedback, do comment in my chat box. And it's a humble request again, my dear student. Please turn the pages and try to read it out by yourself. And try to understand it, what exactly the poem wants to say us. So thank you all for watching. Till then, have a nice day.